Day 1 of my zero-waste journey. Used my pasta water from breakfast to make my coffee.
Oh, is it good?
No.
And don't forget to add some sauce. So here's what we do. We start with some sauce. Great. Then we add some chips. We add some sauce. Add some meat. We add some sauce. Now next you're going to add some salad. You're going to add some sauce. Then once you add it a bit for pickles there, you add some sauce, some spice there. Add some sauce as well into the packaging. Then add some spices that, nice aesthetics. Add some... what the... No, stop. Stop. Stop it. Stop what you're doing. Okay, Magnet. Starting out good. Gonna start with taking away points for the absolute lack of chips on that serving. Whoa-wee. Last I checked, it's no longer the Irish potato famine. What's up? So we're going to be pouring some sort of cheese. No, hang on. We got to replay this. Oh my God, it is clear that the cameraman just got absolutely, something just sprayed all over his pants. I mean, what kind of logic is this presentation? Why not, have some sort of knife that you stab around the sides of it so it leaks out, it melts down the burger? No. Apparently we're gonna Mario the hell out of this and treat it like a Goomba. I mean, far out, man. I had a dream where there was a food called King's Hand, a hollow hand made of M&M cookie filled with Greek salad. Oh, no. I could not stop thinking about it. No. Here is the culmination of a week-long effort. You know what? For aesthetics, it's not that crazy. It's literally the hand of the polka dot man. And I mean, it's kind of cool that the nails are M&Ms, but Greek salad? Jeez, weird. And look, what's worse? Not even a review of the taste profile. It's like being a scientist discovering some brand new planet and we ask you about it and you're like, oh, I'm not telling. Americans, are you okay? Meanwhile, let's enjoy some DiGiorno pizza and cookies separately as both a dinner and dessert. No, silly. Put them together. Oh, why? Actually, you know what? I would be curious about this profile. I feel it's something that is just so far opposite from each other that they wouldn't actually taste terrible together. I imagine it's like having a pizza slice and then a cookie afterwards, but in this case, it's more in quick succession, one after the other. My father has to have peanut butter salad every Thanksgiving. Here's the recipe. I swear, it's awful. So we start with Jif's extra crunchy peanut butter. We add some tropical fruit cocktail, and voila, your vomit after having some KFC that wasn't cooked right. Way to look like a slob, daddy-o. Banana sushi from a vegan restaurant in Boulder, Colorado, I'm assuming. It was basically a $9 banana with Nutella on it. It looks like a turd. Oh, Jesus, the sesame seeds, I think. Is that what they're meant to be? Oh, boy. Welcome to why I hate most dessert bars. Let's be real. It did not cost you $9 to use only 30 cents of a product. The only reason these dessert bars cost so much money is because there's hardly any other competition around most towns.
Ooh, banana water. Why?
Because they probably no longer needed the bananas in the kitchen and had nowhere else to put them. There's literally no health benefits to putting it's soggy bananas. It's not like limes or lemons that are actually have juice in them that blends with the water. At least with those you can trick yourself into thinking you're being healthier. It literally does not make a difference. The placebo effect you're experiencing is just the fact that you think the water tastes fresher. Hey, welcome to Big Sammy's Big Sandwich Restaurant. Let's just put a bit of sauce all over that meat for you. There you go. Ooh, beautiful aesthetic. Hey, would you like some water too? Here you go. Let me just pour that for you in your glass. And bloop. There we are. Excellent. That'll be $70,000 and 100 of your children. I paid $100 for this. Well, let's see what you gladly invested in. You've got a toy that is going to explode in your face. Ta-da! Looks like a rubber toy. Congrats, you paid for food that looks like you'd feed your dog. I mean, can we take a second just to look at this presentation here? What's the theme? What is the reason for it to have eyes? Why is it a bomb? You know what? I understand why it's worth $100 and not $99.99 because they clearly don't like sense. This deconstructed coffee served in 3 glass beakers at a cafe in Melbourne has to be the most hipster thing out there. This is really funny because I've been in Melbourne for 6 months at one point and I've also visited Melbourne recently, about a month ago. And I can confidently say, Most places that do this sort of thing, they are compensating the lack of actual taste the coffees have. I swear, most of the places I went to that were more just very generic and not really fancy looking, the best coffees. I mean, I'm all for getting that rich, pure coffee that I can just, add my own ratio of milk and water. But I don't know, Melbourne locals can sound off in the comments. Peas and raw egg equals fine dining. My dad was not impressed, and of course they do the fancy little twist and lift. Wowee. That's literally just eggs. And well, not even eggs, not even plural, singular. Now, I'll be honest, I'm gonna hold my judgment, because last time I went to a degustation experience like this, genuinely, my favorite meal, and look, okay, this might just call out my basic taste buds, but their lettuce leaves with some weird watery mayo blend, that was my heaven. I turned from a sophisticated, suited-up gentleman to a gleeful little rabbit asking for more, genuinely saying, I will pay for extra dishes, just please give me more lettuce and mayo. This video left me speechless. This is someone making a dino nugget volcano in my dorm room. Okay, this is an interesting use of one's time. Wait, hang on, is that mother flippin' pot self-heating? Sir, madam! You are making me consider a van life all the more appealing. Yes, I'm not afraid of saying that while we're literally looking at potatoes. Anyway, moving on to the mashing. Okay. Now, it seems I've had some weird... I don't know what those cube things were, but I'm going to trust it was good. Okay, what the hell? More tiny little portable oven microwave things? It looks like a toy. It doesn't look like it's meant to actually work. But okay, honestly, I'm impressed with all the creative options they're going with the vegetables. And, okay, there's the dino nuggets. Where's the mashed potato? Why? Okay, we're just making soup? Right. I'm going to be honest, gang. I don't see what the problem is here. This is... pretty healthy when you really think about it. Oh no, wait, they're creating a literal. It's a literal. What? Is this some sort of diorama of dinner? Oh my god, gang. No, gang, hold up. This isn't stupid, this is beautiful. This is the kind of thing 5-star restaurants should be making with their meals. Not the pretty, boring, 5 chips on the side of a burger that they're gonna pound into the wooden board. It's a literal childhood to be playing with that food. Why the hell shouldn't I get to do it as an adult? I'm independent. I want to make my little dinosaurs climb up the mountain and slide down the volcano before I scoff them in my mouth and make them extinct. I made deconstructed fried rice. Something tells me you live in Melbourne. Please don't give them any ideas. It's bad enough that some of them use avocado shells as coffee cups. Back to volcanic ideas. I'm gonna say it, this one, actually, I think is a pretty cool idea. So we put a layer over the pizza and he blows into it like a balloon. Which, I mean, sure, if you want to be experimental, you go for it. You know what? Clearly this is their business. I'll let them experiment. And he just puts it in. Goes ahead and lets it, cook for a bit, as you probably would prefer. Looks hella burnt, and then sets it afire, and it's a volcano. It's a toasty volcano, but then, of course, you kind of remove it all, and... well, hang on, wait. No, I forgot about the fact that it was all just burnt. I would like to retract my previous statement. This is, in fact, a stupid food. They put in all this effort to give it a lid and inflate it, only to do the exact thing they could have done without the lid. I ordered a hot dog and checked extra patty, expecting a second dog. Instead, I present the hot durger. Well, clearly someone works at this place where they take everything on a list literally. Go and test this out. Convince someone to type $20 as an extra thing. And who knows, you might get a little bit of extra cash from your meal. Okay, but it's also kind of impressive. Wow. This guy on Hinge invited me over for dinner, and when I got there, he proudly displayed his mac and cheese with goldfish breadcrumbs. Firstly, what the frick is that sort of dinner? But I don't know how to feel about the presentation. It's a bit of awful taste, but great execution here. And does it symbolize his ability to present even in the most bland of circumstances? Or is it a beige flag of their ability to be far too pedantic on what would otherwise be a minute detail?
Oh, what's wrong, babe? You've hardly touched your avocado toast. Go on now. Lick its belly. It tastes great.
A handful of jam served on a plate at an upscale restaurant. Where is this person's license to cook, to even run this restaurant? Do you think someone wants to go somewhere fancy where it looks like a child has smothered their poop-covered hand onto your plate? Are the chefs and waiters like toddlers or something? What's going on here? At least have the illusion you care about hygiene and cleanliness at your restaurant? Seems like stupid food, but the kids love it. Kraft mac and cheese with hot dogs, wrapped in a tortilla, grilled in a panini press. Oh man, I'm not gonna lie, that probably would be a really good time. Just a good old carb load. Kitchens are fed up. Order from the menu. We're not making nothing you've seen on TikTok. No waffle sandwiches. Damn, they're so passionate about this, they've written over some of it twice. Just really making an effort to accentuate how they feel about this situation. Everything okay, babe? You haven't touched your whole octopus entombed in gelatin. Why though? What does, of all things, gelatin add to the experience of fish food? Please don't act like it does. Clearly you've had to add some sauces and sesame seeds and things there to actually add flavor. Also, why did you have to prepare these in a way that I'm looking at as both butthole and mouth? First time buying at a local restaurant called Food and Love. Ordered a 4-cheese pizza and this is what they delivered. Oh, wow. Way to make it look cheap and moldy at the same time. I'm very confident the only love from this is the love of them not having to put in much effort into the aesthetics of their food. Like companies like this are why there's fancy restaurants that can get away with the BS of aesthetics over actual taste. People in Pittsburgh actually eat pizza where the crust is cooked and toppings are put on cold. So to answer your question, yes, Pittsburgh is as bad as it sounds. Yeah, Pittsburgh, this is entirely on you as the citizens. There's no way any businesses would practice this if you weren't actually keeping them running. If anyone is watching this from Pittsburgh, please shout out in the comments. It is time for your necessary bullying. So, I had this idea for hamburgers in the shape of hot dogs. I didn't think it all the way through, clearly. That food looks like the Schmidt. You know what's always a pain though when you accidentally do something like this? It still tastes so good. But the last thing you want to do is to take this to work or school for lunch. In which case you might probably prefer traumatizing your friends anyway, so go right ahead. Oh boy, airplane food, we always know this is gourmet stuff. Let's see what we got in this packet here. It's a pretzel. It's a singular pretzel. Jesus flipping Christ, what is this airline and where's this company that does this? They are the reason we have climate change. Capri salad I purchased from a pizza place. I should have checked the review first. Yeah, is that still technically a salad? I mean, it has the greens and the veggies and the cheese. This is a great, thought experiment. At what point does something become too little of serving size to be a salad? Salt Bae is officially out of ideas. Ooh, cheese over avocado. Yeah, that's... okay. All right, and okay, we're gonna go for the old avocado with burgers. It's just burger buns, but instead of actual buns, it's just avocados, I'm assuming. Yeah, go ahead, beckon the cheese. That doesn't look really narcissistic. It's just amazing how everything this guy does looks exhausting to deal with him. And there it is. Yep, the avocado on top. Man, if there's one thing I love when having a burger, it's a bun that just falls apart the moment I touch it with my hands. Oh, of course, the freaking salt. The salt that literally does nothing at this point. Wow, look at that. $20 at most of product. Don't forget to charge it at $3,000. I beg your non-white pardon. This is British gourmet food right here. Yeah, I'm gonna say it. Wood. Some spag bowl with bread. Oof, especially when it's crispy and buttered like that. Oh man. Now look, I know how much it looks like something Salt Bae would make and actually think he's a genius for, but it actually does taste good. Ordered caprese sandwich at an Italian restaurant at a 5-star resort in Mexico. Are you kidding me? Who would think to make it vertical? Who would look at bread, a sandwich, and think, you know what this needs? It needs to not make sense. Babe, are you okay? You barely touched your Sonic Limited Edition curry. caption was how we eat spaghetti in our house. Is it just me or is this the dumbest thing? So they just straight up go to town with the tin foil. No, wait, aluminium foil? That's it. Yeah, look, it is fun to experience once. It's purely more of a visual experience than anything because I can tell you it's actually very annoying when you don't have a ceramic base to be able to cut and pick up your food. Also, you're eating food that requires a fork. You do know what forks can do so easily to aluminium foil, right? I ordered the best steak in the world for $100 and this is what I got. It's a bell. You got a bell? Oh god, it's one of those performances again. Okay, so they press the bell.
This is the good steak? Yes. Wait, where's the rest? You see this?
It's a little dish. The steak is that. That is all they get. A leaf and a bite of steak. Wow, man, look at that. One spoonful. $100 gone. No, stop it. No, this one isn't even done good. Look at all those pockets of the aluminium foil for the food to get caught under. Just get a washable plastic cover for the table. It's not that hard. And you don't end up wasting so much aluminium foil. Ugh. So they're just gonna slap the spaghetti all over the table. The foil isn't even like pinned down either. So we got sauce, we had the meatballs, and then the cheese.
Cheese.
And I guess that's it. No, we're adding the bread too. See, look, okay, look, see the bread. It goes good with the spaghetti bowl. I'm going to detract some shame on them for at least agreeing to that. It is still annoying, though, that aluminium foil and forks, it's just going to go stabbing right into the table. Instead of slicing the meat and cheese from my crackers, I just lop off what I want and chomp it. My girlfriend does not approve. Thoughts? Bro. Just get a knife. Like, okay, all good if you genuinely are eating it purely on your own. But that is like some uni student habit that you never bothered to grow out of. Like, this behavior radiates someone who washes their sheets once every 6 months. This place offers a Trump pizza, half Mexican style, half bacon cheeseburger, separated by a wall of mozzarella sticks. I love how, unsurprisingly, it's the Mexican side that actually has some spices and flavor to it, you know? The other one is just different textures and diabetes. My son's new school water bottle. Lovely. You made it glass. You thought the best thing to take to your son's school for them to walk around in is a handbag of glass, not even sealed away. You can't forget to add all the unnecessary flavors. Like, how much flavoring does a one child need in water? Jesus! Product and habit number 575 that is clearly more for the parent than it is for the kid. Ladies and gentlemen, this man is in tears and I wish to know why, so we're watching someone roll up some cheese over hot dogs and large slices of pasta or something. I mean, how can you use that sort of cheese and think, yeah, that doesn't look like it's heavily plastic? I mean, okay, no. What is it? No. Sorry, I just went to go visit the toilet bowl. Okay, so we put we put milk in an oven, and let's see the result. They're cutting it up now for us. Lovely. Can't wait to see oven, milk, sausage, and cheese. If it turns out climate change isn't happening because of adverse weather conditions and pollution, it's definitely happening because of the way we treat our food. Meanwhile, in the group, you can't just put things on a plate and call it food. This is a low-carb mousse made with avocado and cocoa powder.
That's Schmidt from a butt.